Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. So in today's video, I do want to talk about the Copa America. And to be more specific, I want to talk about Argentina and Lionel Messi especially, because what has been going on in the Copa America has been something very exciting. And especially when you are a Barcelona fan or an Argentinian fan or even a Messi fan, right? Because what Messi has been doing in this Copa America has been extraordinary. And you guys know exactly what I've been talking about. We have discussed this earlier in my past videos, how Messi might potentially be a very strong competitor to win the Ballon d'Oro this year, and what's going to make him extremely competitive to win that title would be for Messi to actually win the Copa America. And let me tell you guys, it is starting to look very real that Messi could finally be winning his first international trophy with Argentina. And now that Argentina has beaten Colombia in the semi-final match, Argentina is going to be playing Brazil in the Copa America final, and Argentina did fight well. Argentina fought extremely well, and this was not expected because we were talking about other teams like Uruguay, Colombia, Brazil, Chile, all expecting to fight well and play well and advance potentially to the semifinals, but that has not been the case. The true dark horse that I believe was in this tournament has been Argentina, because man, the level that they have been playing in with Lionel Messi, it is a high level. So players such as Tagliafico, Paredes, De Paul, Lautaro Martinez, and Lionel Messi have been showing up for the national team. But with Lionel Messi in this team, everything does seem possible. Argentina just look that much more superior. And yes, you might have guessed it, in this game between Argentina and Colombia, Messi has contributed in another goal, which does put him at 4 goals and 5 assists in 6 games. He has contributed in more goals than matches he has played in the Copa America so far. But when Messi did give the assist to Lautaro Martinez, Colombia in the game did not pull back. They showed their strength. They showed that they wanted to win this game. But so was Argentina. Argentina wanted to fight back, and it was a very 50-50 battle to a point where Colombia and Argentina had to go to penalties. And I remember, right, when the penalties started, it was very intense because you can see that Argentina wanted to win. You can see that Colombia wanted to win. They were talking back to each other on the field. And then there was a moment, right, where it was Mina's turn, who is a center back for Colombia. And when he was walking into the penalty box, ready to take the penalty, he was laughing, he was smiling. And the goalkeeper from Argentina was saying, "I see you smiling, but you're not going to score." And he said that twice or maybe even 3 times and saying, "I see you smiling, I see you laughing, but you're not going to score." And then seconds right after, we saw Mina actually miss the penalty, and the Argentinian goalkeeper did block the shot. And then immediately right after that, you can see Messi screaming from afar to Yerry Mina, and he did say, "Now you can dance. Dance now. Go ahead and dance. Do what you always do." And the way that Messi spoke in that moment, you can just feel, right, that it was very toxic. A very toxic Lionel Messi. A Messi that we do not see every weekend when he does play for FC Barcelona, but when he wears this Argentinian shirt, he is just in a completely different character, and just making Yerry Mina feel ashamed that he took that penalty. And you just look at the type of energy Messi has been putting out on the field and the way that he put Mina down like that after he missed that penalty. I just hope that this type of energy is going to be placed in that final against Brazil, because Argentina are feeling what Messi is feeling. And let me tell you, if Argentina can come with this type of energy and this type of confidence, I myself would be very confident and very convinced that Argentina will at the very least, fight very well against Brazil. And there is a big possibility that Argentina may even win the Copa America. And if Messi wins this Copa America, it is going to be a moment, because we have been waiting for 10 to 12 years for Messi to finally win a major trophy with Argentina. And Neymar has said before, a couple of days ago, after he did finish his match against Peru, he did say that, "I hope I do see Argentina in the final, because I do have a lot of friends in the Argentinian national team. I want to see them." But in the end, obviously, I want Brazil to win this Copa America tournament. So you see that there is fire between both teams. And so whatever does happen, I'm going to be making a post-match review on this final between Brazil and Argentina. Hopefully Messi and Argentina do win this Copa America, but we are going to be discussing everything about that match, and hopefully I get to inform everyone here that Messi finally wins that international trophy. Now I do want to move on towards the next topic of today, and we're going to be talking about Pedri. Now there is some good information that Fabrizio Romano has stated about this player, and we are first going to be starting with this. A year ago, after the 8-2 defeat, Bayern Munich had approached Barcelona for Pedri and were ready to pay good money for Pedri, which was around 40 million to 45 million euros, but the Catalan club had no intentions of letting this player go. And I know, right, the audacity for Bayern Munich to beat Barcelona 8-2, seeing the humiliation, and then immediately right after, Bayern Munich was asking for Pedri from Barcelona. And this is very interesting, right, because we're talking about before Pedri made his debut or even started the preseason with FC Barcelona, because no one knew that Pedri was going to be at the level that he is today. No one knew that Pedri was going to be this good, But the scouters, the people in the sporting department for both Barcelona and Bayern Munich, they predicted this. They put data, numbers together, and they have said and came into a conclusion that Pedri was going to be a great player. But us Barcelona fans and the club itself should be very fortunate that we continue to maintain Pedri, because there were two chances where Pedri could have actually left. Yes, one was Bayern Munich approaching Barcelona for Pedri, but the other one was Ronald Koeman stating to Pedri that he needs to go out on loan, find a different team, because he believed that Pedri was not ready. But now, after one season under Ronald Koeman and seeing Pedri play a very important role and seeing how Pedri played at the Euros, now we are here in a completely different situation. And let me read you guys exactly what Fabrizio Romano has stated now. Pedri's current deal ends in the summer of 2022, and Barcelona has a unilateral option to extend his contract for 2 more years. But the club wants to give Pedri a longer and improved contract once they are financially more stable. Now, I have been asked, right, Kevin, what do you think about Pedri signing a contract extension with FC Barcelona? And so here's the thing, right? The level that Pedri has shown at the age of 18 years old, not 19, not 20, but at the age of 18 years old, I say that Barcelona should extend this player for at least another 6 years. Because the way that we saw Pedri at the Euros and playing under Lucho, it placed Pedri in a completely different conversation. Now, what do I mean by this? And that is this. Many are questioning, should Pedri actually be a starter for the Spanish national team and FC Barcelona? Now he is officially in that conversation, because not too long ago, many were saying that we should not put too much pressure on a player like Pedri. Maybe Pedri is also too young. Not even Lionel Messi received this amount of minutes and pressure when he was 18. And that we should also have other players switch in for Pedri so Pedri can rest and other players can get minutes and develop, because we do not know if Pedri is going to be at that level. But now we are in a completely different conversation. It's hard to defend these points that many have been making, because to be very honest with you, I do not think Pedri is bothered with the amount of pressure that is being placed on him and with the amount of minutes that is being placed, because the mentality and the maturity that he is showing, it is 100%. Now, many are going to be questioning that Pedri is a player that does not give assists and goals, right? Where are the assists and goals? Because isn't that what a midfielder is supposed to do? Which is true. That is a very good point, because if we were to look at the Euros, Pedri did not place not a single assist or a goal in that tournament, but yet many are saying that Pedri is probably one of the best players that did play in the tournament. Now, why is that the case? And here's the thing. For those of you guys who understand football, which I believe it is 99.99% of you guys who are watching this video, for those of you guys who really understand football, you would understand the type of value Pedri does give to Barcelona and the Spanish national team. When it comes to the pre-assist, he gives that. When it comes to the key passes, the spaces that he creates for himself and the other players, which is very important, and his ability to always make the right decision to benefit the team, not the player, but the team, it is also 100%. If we were to look at the final stats that Pedri has placed at the Euros, we can see that he has played a total of 6 games, provided 3 pre-assists, 8 key passes, 3 big chances created, 66 passes per 90 with a 92% accuracy, and so forth. But these are numbers that is not normal for an 18-year-old player. These are the type of stats that make Pedri. These are also the type of stats that lifts a national team into a better team, or that lifts a club team at a higher level. Pedri is one of those players that can't do that for 10 different other players, and that's very important. If we were to look at the top list of the players with the most assists ever in the history of football, the players that we praise the most, who we deem as the best midfielders of all time, we do say that it is Xavi and Iniesta and Zidane from Real Madrid, but they are not in the top 8 assist players of all time. But why do we still continue to praise these 3 players? It is because these 3 players made the team and secured the team in many different levels. And what's so crazy about this whole thing is that Pedri is not even finished. We are talking about a 18-year-old player who's bringing out these type of numbers. I am very convinced that one day we are going to see Pedri work on his goals, his assist, and once he does get that down, he is going to be one hell of a player, but that will be taking some time, which is why I do say that Barcelona should lock down this player for at least 6 years, because we do not know what Pedri is going to be like by the time he hits the age of 25, 26, 27 years old. But that is going to be wrapping up today's Barcelona Daily News. It's a very exciting time to be a Barcelona fan. I think that right now Barcelona is in safe hands. The Spanish national team is also in safe hands. The future for Pedri is very bright. The future for Lionel Messi and the national team is also very bright, and there's so much to look forward to. So whatever does happen throughout this whole week, I am going to be talking about it here in this YouTube channel. So I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys are new here, welcome to the channel. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys in the next video.